Map 2 Grow presents 12 brain rule that will change your life forever. Before starting the video, if you are new here, please subscribe. Do you ever wonder what goes on inside your brain? The human brain is a remarkable organ that controls every aspect of our lives. But what if I told you that there are 12 incredible brain rules that can completely revolutionize the way you live? From memory retention to decision making, these brain rules have the power to transform your life forever. So, if you're ready to unlock the full potential of your mind, then buckle up and get ready to learn about the 12 brain rules that will change your life forever. 1. Exercise. Exercise boosts brain power. Did you know that regular exercise can boost your brain power? It's not just a commonly held belief. Scientific studies have confirmed that people who exercise regularly perform much better in memory and critical thinking tasks than those who lead a sedentary lifestyle. The reason for this is that our brains were designed thousands of years ago to work best with a body that walked about 12 miles per day. When we engage in aerobic exercise that increases our heart rate, our brain receives proper blood circulation and nutrients like glucose, which it needs to function at its best. Additionally, exercise helps to remove harmful toxins from the brain. So, if you want to improve your brain function, consider incorporating regular exercise into your routine. Not only will it benefit your body, but it can also give your brain a boost. 2. Survival. The human brain evolved too. The human brain is an incredible thing that has evolved over thousands of years. At first, we had what is often called the lizard brain, which was responsible for basic functions like breathing, heart rate maintenance, and sleeping and waking up. This brain couldn't do any complex tasks, but over time, the amygdala was added to the brain. This gave us a brain more like a cat's, which allowed us to do things like better hunting, identifying threats around us, and running away quickly. Eventually, the cortex was added to the brain, which allowed communication with deeper parts of the brain. This is how we gained the power of communication with each other, memory, and processing power. As a result, we evolved to walk on 2 legs instead of 4, which saved a lot of energy. We were then able to use that extra energy to further develop our amazing brain into what we have today. So, the human brain is truly a wonder that has evolved over thousands of years to help us survive and thrive in the world. 3. Wiring. Every brain is wired differently. It means that every brain is wired differently. What we do without body, small or big things can create and change wired in our brain. No 2 people have the same brain, not even twins. Every student's brain, every employee's brain, every customer's brain is wired differently. That's why if same incidents happens with 2 different people at the same place, same time, what they store in their brain is different, not the same things or not at the same place. 4. Attention. We don't pay attention to boring things. Each individual's brain is unique in how it is wired. Our actions, whether they are small or significant, have the potential to create or alter these connections in our brain. Even identical twins have distinct brain wiring. This means that each student, employee, and customer have a brain that is unique to them. As a result, if 2 people experience the same event in the same location and at the same time, what they remember and where they store that memory in their brain may differ. 5. Memory. Repeat to remember. The human brain can only hold about 7 pieces of information for less than 30 seconds, which means your brain can only handle a 7-digit phone number. If you want to extend the 30 seconds to a few minutes or even an hour or 2, you will need to consistently re-expose yourself to the information. Memories are so volatile that you have to repeat to remember. So, we can improve our memories by repeat ourselves in same environments. Like if you are students and if you are preparing for the exam, you can study in environments which looks nearly like your examination hall. That will give you more chance to recall the things you remember. 6. Long memory. Remember to repeat. We lost most of the information in first few seconds only. Long-term memories are a combination of hippocampus and cortex communication means if you want to remember things for the long terms, you should remember things which is related to that information. And you should revise the information in certain time frame. Repeated exposure to information in specifically timed intervals provides the most powerful way to fix memory into the brain. 7. Sleep. Sleep well, think well. When we're asleep, the brain is not resting at all. It is almost unbelievably active. It's possible that the reason we need to sleep is so that we can learn. Sleep must be important because we spend 1/3 of our lives doing it. Loss of sleep hurts attention, executive function, working memory, mood, quantitative skills, logical reasoning, and even motor dexterity. We still don't know how much we need. It changes with age, gender, pregnancy, puberty, and so much more. Napping is normal. Ever feel tired in the afternoon? That's because your brain really wants to take a nap. Taking a nap might make you more productive. In one study, a 26-minute nap improved NASA pilots' performance by 34%. Don't schedule important meetings at 3 p.m. It just doesn't make sense. 8. Stress. Stressed brains don't learn the same way. The human brain is well equipped to manage short bursts of stress that last around 30 seconds. However, prolonged periods of stress where one feels powerless can have negative impacts on the brain and body. During times of stress, the brain releases cortisol and adrenaline, which can heighten our awareness for a brief period but can cause harm if released over extended periods. Chronic stress can cause an increase in adrenaline that can lead to the formation of blood clots and potentially result in heart attacks or strokes. To prevent these negative consequences, it's important for schools and workplaces to prioritize creating low-stress or stress-free environments. 9. Sensory integration. Stimulate more of the senses. Our senses work together, so it is important to stimulate them. Smell is unusually effective at evoking memory. Smell is really important to business. When you walk into Starbucks, the first thing you smell is coffee. They have done a number of things over the years to make sure that's the case. The learning links. Those in multi-sensory environments always do better than those in unit sensory environments. 10. Vision. Vision trumps all other senses. Vision is most dominating senses of all because it consumes 50% of resources. We are incredible at remembering pictures. Hear a piece of information, and 3 days later you'll remember 10% of it. Add a picture and you'll remember 65%. Pictures beat text as well, in part because reading is so inefficient for us. Our brain sees words as lots of tiny pictures, and we have to identify certain features in the letters to be able to read them. That takes time. 11. Gender. Male and female brains are different. Research has shown that there are differences in how the brains of men and women function. When both men and women are placed under the same level of stress, the amygdala, a part of the brain that plays a key role in processing emotions, is activated differently in men and women. In women, the left hemisphere amygdala is activated, which recalls emotional details of an event, while in men, the right hemisphere amygdala is activated, which is responsible for understanding the overall meaning of the event. These differences in brain function are believed to be influenced by genetics. Women have a more complex genetic makeup due to their two X chromosomes, one from their father and one from their mother, while men have an X chromosome from their mother and a Y chromosome with fewer than 100 genes. As a result, men and women may perceive and process information differently even when presented with the same stimuli. 12. Exploration. We are powerful and natural explorers. Humans have an innate curiosity and a natural inclination towards exploration. From birth, we are hardwired to seek out new knowledge and understand the world around us. The most effective way we learn is through active engagement and participation. Babies are a prime example of this, as they constantly experiment and test their surroundings through observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and conclusion. They methodically conduct experiments on objects to understand their properties and functions. Thank you for joining me today to learn about the 12 brain rules that can change your life forever. I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights. Remember, understanding the power of your mind is the first step towards unlocking your full potential. So, take the time to apply these brain rules to your everyday routines and witness the incredible impact they can have on your life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content like this. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.